When I was in primary school, I really worked hard to become a prefect in primary six. Not just any prefect though. I wanted so bad to be head girl, and I became one. One of my biggest assignments was to stop bullying. Imagine small me then carrying myself and walking around the school. I'm like, don't touch that child. Leave him alone. Why you pushing her? Stop pushing her. I took that assignment very seriously. Fast forward to secondary school. I was that girl that had friends but never really had like a particular clique. You know, people that do clique. I could gist with this group today, tomorrow I'm sitting somewhere else. Next week I'm eating alone. I was comfortable in my own company. So naturally, I wasn't really an easy target for bullying. Same thing happened in university. Then I carried that same attitude into corporate life. Friendly enough to mingle, friendly enough to laugh, friendly enough to gist, but strict enough that you know where the line crosses. Like, abeg, laugh with me, oh, but no cross that line. And somehow it has worked for me. Not everybody has that kind of personality. Not everybody has that kind of grit. Some people genuinely dread going to work because one particular human being in that office is bullying them. And that's really, really sad. You know what's funny? When people say, yeah, workplace bullying, they immediately imagine one oga shouting for one office cleaner or one security man being maltreated. No, it goes beyond that. Managers bully managers, directors bully directors, even peers bully each other. Sometimes junior staff can bully senior staff in subtle ways. Bullying has no job description or level. Who here watches K-drama, especially all those Chobo family members? Those rich family, the company, one arrogant chairman, wicked CEO, one entitled son that's going to collect the inheritance. Everybody in the office is afraid of them. You just see one ED, executive director, you working, and everybody will suddenly stand. Nobody is breathing, nobody is blinking, they are apologizing, they are even bowing their heads. I know it's a movie, but I honestly feel like those dramas reflect one part of the culture, of their work culture. If I were to be a Korean, I beg, let me come from wealth to that has inheritance. Even if my father will do arranging marriage for me, at least make nobody bully me for office. Today's topic is actually not funny. Welcome to Office Talks with Nnenna Madu. Workplace bullying is real, harassment is real, and people are quietly suffering. As I was preparing for this episode, I actually remembered something. I had one Italian lady. Anytime I submitted a boss, so she would find fault in my work. Even if it was perfect, she will correct it. She will send it back to me. I will go and do it again, bring it. Then one day she corrected me on something. I went back, I implemented that as single correction, I returned it, and then she changed it back to what I originally submitted. No apology, nothing. She was just like she didn't even say, "Oh, Nena, you're actually right." Nothing. Everybody had gone home. I was in the office 7 p.m. working on that same thing. I was still in the office because of the deadline, because of all our threats, all the pressures and the fears that she has put in me. Looking back now, that wasn't high standard. That was actually harassment. Simple. And that's how it usually starts. Not with shouting or with insult. It starts with subtle little comments, shades here and there, small, small digs. Oh, is this really the best you can do? Interesting. I expected better. You sure you graduated? Everybody will be laughing. You too, you'll be laughing, so they will not say you're sensitive. Then before you know it, those jokes become insults. The insult becomes public embarrassment, and then it becomes verbal abuse because they already know that you will not react. Can I ask one question? Because I genuinely want to know. People actually do people actually slap staffs in corporate organizations? Because I hear about it and I'm wondering, you sure say that's not true? Like, wait a minute. Even if it is your domestic staff, I know that they do it to domestic staff, but corporate office, somebody will wear suit, tie, ID card, laptop, meeting room, somebody's husband or somebody's wife, and then you will now slap the person. That is beyond bullying. That is actually an assault. A friend once told me one story, and that story has refused to leave my mind. His ED simply did not like him for no reason. According to him, nothing happened. She met him already working in that organization as a manager. He was a manager. From day one, everything he did irritated that lady. Everything. His reports were never good enough. His presentation, no. His ideas, no. She will insult him in front of everybody. She will wash him down, embarrass him. One day, this man cried. Grown man, no, married man. He took like all the courage in him, entered her office, prostrated on the floor, laid down, and begged this woman and said, please, anything I have done, just give me a chance in this work. She shoved him away. Imagine, oh, the man started having blood pressure every morning. He would be dreading work, not because of the work, obviously, because he had been there longer than her, but because of that same human being. His wife had to tell him that, see, I don't care whether you have another job or not, just leave this job because this job is killing you. And that was how this man resigned. Do you understand? Because of somebody bullied him out of his livelihood without any consideration. That is painful. So many people are living this reality every single day. Some people can never satisfy their boss. Some people are constantly being insulted. Some people are shouted at. Some people are publicly embarrassed. Some people are taught inappropriately. Some people are intentionally excluded, and some people are constantly interrupted. The list is endless. And yes, even female bosses can bully too, oh, because this is not even about men. Women too. I've heard stories where, one pregnant employee is being bullied by another female boss. There's no flexibility, no empathy, no understanding. Almost like, if I dey suffer, you go suffer too. I don't care if you are pregnant. That is low-key harassment. Somebody once told me, my boss never allows me to finish my sentence. Every meeting, if she starts presenting, the boss will interrupt her. She will take over her presentation. She will finish the presentation herself, almost like whatever you were saying was not important. Imagine preparing for presentation throughout the whole week. Then somebody will now collect your voice from you in public every single time. That alone can even just take away your own confidence. For me, the moment you intentionally do something to somebody because you know they cannot react the way you want them to react, you are a bully because you are relying on your power, your hierarchy. You're relying on their fear. That is bullying and harassment. Many years ago, someone actually sent me email one time that I used to do. This office talk, you don't tell. Person sent an email to me, and it was a very disturbing workplace story. And so apparently he walks into his female boss in a very compromising situation with her own boss, the person she was reporting to. This woman herself was already being harassed by somebody above her. She was embarrassed, ashamed, broken. Instead of this junior colleague to quietly walk away, he now threatened her. He said, unless you give me the same access, I will expose you. Imagine that kind of thing. He started touching her inappropriately. Whenever he sees her, he passes her desk, he will touch her. This was this woman's livelihood. This work was her bread and butter. And he wanted to use her humiliation against her. When he asked for my opinion, me, I did not even analyze all those things. I just said, see, this is harassment. You need to stop it. His own defense was that, oh, but she's proud. She always looks down on me. Now is my turn. Omo, corporate life is not easy. Oh. Sometimes hot people become bullies too. But that still doesn't make it right. Or should we even talk about the department that behaves as if that they are into military? They will speak to everybody anyhow, insult everybody, because in their mind they are very indispensable, they are very important. So I mean, who gave you that kind of audacity? The truth is that I don't think workplace bullying will ever disappear, honestly. Human beings are involved, powers will always exist, ego will always exist, but organizations can reduce it. I know most companies have anti-harassment policies, anonymous reporting channels, investigation, and all of that. Even Nomad Energy actually has that. But let's be honest, sometimes those same people sitting on those panels are the same people enabling the culture. So victims don't even bother reporting because they already know how the story will end. Anyways, we'll keep talking and we'll keep lending our voices and we'll keep having these uncomfortable conversations because maybe, just maybe, one boss will watch this, one HR will watch this, one manager will watch this and say, maybe I've actually been bullying people. Or maybe somebody going through it will say, oh, I'm not even crazy. That means what I'm actually experiencing has a name. I really, 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 really want to hear from you guys. Share your workplace bullying or harassment stories anonymously with me. Just send it to nnennamaduabum@gmail.com. No names, no company names. Let's amplify these stories. Maybe one day somebody somewhere will finally listen and say, this needs to stop. But till then, guys, till next time, see ya. This is Office Talks with Nnenna Madu, where the boardroom meets the break room. And today's gist, very uncomfortable and sad. See ya. Bye. This episode is proudly supported by Life Friends app, your number one intergenerational app. Please go to Play Store and iOS to download Life Friends today. For collaborations and sponsorships and business partnership on Office Talks with Nnenna Madu, kindly send us an email to nnennamaduabum@gmail.com. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment on our YouTube page on Nnenna Madu's TV. See ya. Bye.